Hi guys, welcome to another Ways to Fatten Your Wallet. This is just an update on the cyclical stocks video that I did. Be greedy when there's a fear for. So just an update on my choices over the last year or so. Basically, some quick tips I would suggest if you're going to invest in a cyclical or a turnaround. You shouldn't sell before earnings releases are due. Because there's going to be a lot of volatility in the stock and share prices, with people being scared and greedy and fearful, etc. So it's going to go up and down. But then when earnings come, if the earnings beat the analysts' forecasts, the share price will generally go up. And if they miss the forecast, then they could go down. Now, in terms of like whether they're going to go down or up by a lot, it tends to be based on the general sentiment of the market. So if the market is like really unsure about what's going to happen with the stock, then it could completely plummet. This is what happened. This is what happened with a lot of the house builders. Like, a lot of them were. There was a couple that might have maybe been on the bankruptcy trail. Like, I heard that the Taylor Wimpey CEO, I think it's Mr. Redfern, I think that's his name, mentioned that for about a week or two in the financial crisis, the housing crisis, he feared going bankrupt. But after that, I mean, there was nothing. So a couple of the house builders, like in terms of the share prices, they all dropped because the industry as a whole and analysts thought that that these companies weren't going to recover. But that's kind of ridiculous. So the update is that I think all the major national house builders, none of them have gone bust, not that I'm aware of. But in terms of ones I've invested in, Taylor Wimpey, Persimmon and Barrett's. Persimmon has doubled since is up 110%. Barrett's is up 100%. Taylor Wimpey is up something, because I invested I invested in Taylor Wimpey at the beginning, and then I added to the investment. So the initial investment was doubled, but because I added in halfway through in the middle of the year, I think it's up about 76% or something. I was getting a bit kind of nervous about what I should do, whether I should switch into the growth stocks out of the cyclicals, and I decided to wait for the earnings releases. They all released, the updates released this week, and I'm happy with it. I think they're on track. I think I'm going to wait and see. Even if they do drop by 10 or 20%, they've still gone up by 8%. So I'm just going to wait and see what happens, and then potentially at some point I'll be looking to reduce the holdings to switch into growth stocks when the cycle switches, and no one knows when that's going to be. A lot in terms of the UK house builders, a lot of the companies are giving out major returns to shareholders, signalling they're quite confident. For example, Berkeley, which I recently invested in, which is a fairly decent price at the moment, a PE of about 10. They're releasing 1.7 billion to shareholders in the next 10 years. They're on course to release 500 million, over 500 million the next year or two. So they're confident. Persimmon as well are doing a return of cash to shareholders, so they're pretty confident. I'm getting fairly confident signals from Barrett's. Taylor Wimpey, on the other hand, in all of their press releases are kind of a little bit jittery. But I've still got a little bit of confidence in all of the house builders, so I'm just going to see how it goes. Just thought I'd give you that update. So, in terms of the blog, it's ways to fatten your wallet.blogspot.com. I'm on Twitter, it's at JW99, I always forget. And the hashtags I use are Fat Wallet and Fatten Wallet. Yeah, it'd be great to hear from you guys if you've had any experiences in cyclicals or turnarounds or these kind of riskier but higher return investments. Alright, cheers guys, bye.